Welcome to Love Lab. This is where we reveal the hidden truths about love, attraction, and emotional connection. If you've ever felt ignored, stuck in the friend zone, or confused about why women aren't drawn to you, you're in the right place. Hit subscribe now so you won't miss the tips and strategies that could completely change your dating life. What just happened? Have you ever walked away from a date thinking that exact thought? Everything seemed to be going well. She smiled, she asked questions, she laughed at your jokes, but then something shifted. The vibe faded, the energy dropped, her interest disappeared. And by the end of the date, it felt less like a romantic evening and more like a polite job interview. If you've experienced that before, let me be clear. It's not because you're not handsome enough, it's not because you don't make six figures, and it's definitely not because you're not 6 feet tall. The real reason? You didn't know how to flirt. Or worse, you waited too long to start flirting. And that one mistake kills attraction faster than anything else. But here's the good news. Flirting is a skill. And once you learn how to do it right, you'll stand out from 99% of men. You'll stop being the guy who gets ignored and become the guy women can't stop thinking about. Let me show you how. The mistake that traps you in the friend zone. Let's talk about James. Smart guy, kind heart. He matched with a woman named Emma on a dating app. Their texts were fun, witty, full of energy. So they decided to meet for drinks. On the date, James wanted to make a good impression. So he stuck to safe topics. Her job, favorite movies, childhood, where she grew up. Emma smiled, answered politely, and asked him a few questions in return. The conversation flowed just fine. Nothing awkward, but nothing exciting either. An hour in, James realized, I haven't shown her I'm actually into her. So he blurted out a compliment. You have really pretty eyes. Emma smiled politely. Thank you. But the spark? Gone. 10 minutes later, they said goodbye with a friendly hug, and that was it. No second date, no chemistry, just silence. So what went wrong? James made the same mistake 99% of men make. He waited too long to flirt. Why waiting too long destroys attraction? When you delay flirting, two things happen, and both are bad. One, you build a friend zone frame. The first few minutes of any conversation set the tone for what kind of connection it is. If you only talk about polite topics, work, weather, hobbies, you're signaling we're just friends. Once that frame is set, it's hard to shift gears later. Flirting after an hour of small talk feels awkward, forced, and confusing for her. Two, you come across as insecure. When you wait too long to flirt, she senses hesitation. She thinks, this guy's afraid of making a move, and fear is never attractive. Even if she was slightly interested at first, your hesitation makes her second guess everything. And just like that, the moment is gone. The 2-minute rule. Start flirting early. So how do you fix it? Simple. Start flirting within the first 2 minutes. You don't have to go over the top. Just sprinkle in a playful line, a teasing smirk, or a lighthearted joke. For example, she says she's from San Diego. You can say, that explains a lot. I've heard about girls from San Diego. Delivered with a grin and good eye contact, that's enough to break the friend frame and spark something more. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Create it. Most guys wait for a clear green light before flirting. Like women are going to flash a sign saying, okay, you may flirt with me now. Reality check. That moment never comes. You have to create it. If she agreed to go on a date or continues talking to you, that is your green light. So stop waiting. Start flirting. Be intentional but playful. Bold but respectful. 6 flirting techniques that actually work. Here are 6 simple but incredibly powerful ways to create that spark of attraction with any woman, starting right now. 1. The playful assumption. Make a lighthearted guess based on something you notice about her. If she works in finance, you're someone who gives stock tips at every party. If she wears glasses and looks bookish, I'm guessing you were the teacher's pet who always sat in the front row, right? The trick is, be playful. Say it with a smile. It doesn't need to be accurate, it just needs to be fun. 2. Absurd answers. When she asks you something basic, answer in a silly, exaggerated way. Her, what do you do? You, I'm a retired ninja. I only take missions on weekends. Her, how old are you? Roughly 700 months? Use this technique sparingly, just a few times per conversation. It lightens the mood and keeps things playful. 3. Light teasing. Teasing shows confidence and signals that you're not trying too hard to impress. She says she wakes up early. Oh, wow, one of those people. You probably meditate at 5 a.m. too, huh? She says she likes cats more than dogs. Wow, and I was just starting to like you. Now I don't know. The key is, keep it light, never mean, say it with a smirk, not a smear. 4. The gentle challenge. Push back just a little, playfully question her claims. She says, I make amazing pasta. Big words, I'm gonna need some proof. She says she loves horror movies. Really? You seem like the type who hides behind a pillow during the previews. It creates a fun tension and shows you're not just another guy trying to please her. 5. Physical flirting. Done right. This is not about being grabby or aggressive. It's about subtle, respectful physical cues. Lightly touch her arm when making a point, lean in slightly when looking at her phone, high five and let your hand linger for a second. Gently guide her through a crowd with a hand on her back. Use the 1 step forward, 1 step back rule. Mix closeness with space. That's what builds sexual tension. 6. Thoughtful compliments. Skip the generic compliments. Focus on what's unique about her. Instead of, you have pretty eyes, say, your eyes light up when you smile. It's really captivating. Instead of, that's cool, say, I love the way you tell stories. It's so vivid and animated. Just 1 to 2 genuine compliments during a conversation is enough. Less is more. Mix it up. That's where the magic happens. Don't rely on just one move. Blend a few of these techniques naturally into your interactions. A little teasing, a little touch, a smart compliment, a playful joke. This variety is what makes you unforgettable. It creates a dynamic experience that keeps her engaged, intrigued, and wanting more. Women don't just react to what you say. They respond to how you make them feel. And when you master the art of combining flirting techniques effortlessly, you'll become the guy who doesn't chase women, they chase you. Final thought. You don't need to be the best-looking guy in the room. You don't need a fancy car or a $1 million income. You just need to know how to create that spark, the right way, at the right time. If this video helped you, make sure to subscribe to Love Lab. We share practical, honest, and powerful strategies to help you connect with women in a way that's confident, real, and magnetic. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video, right here at Love Lab, where we decode the secrets of love and attraction.